right, today we're gonna be playing some Grounded. We're gonna jump into it here in a minute, and we're gonna build a new base in the upper yard. Wow. Okay, okay. I'm mostly done. We'll get in. We'll have some fun here. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a while since I've been live on the old YouTube, so hello. Hope you're doing well over there. I'm launching my game, so don't mind the stutter. Things are about to get weird for a hot second. For some reason, Mecha Chameleon decided to download its update. Hold on, I gotta stop that shit. You better stop. You better stop. There we go. Okay. I've decided over the next little bit, I'm gonna add in some more production quality into the stream of things. Oh God, we are dropping frames like crazy. Bear with us. Bear with us. Oh goodness. I'm not used to talking this much. So sorry. Great timing for the stutters. So true. Hold. Sorry, I'm checking something. Okay, we're good. I had to check to make sure that the stream over on YouTube wasn't set to unlisted, like it fucking normally is. Sending a new computer, Brody, please. Yes, please. Please do. That'd be fucking awesome, dude. That'd be so helpful. I looked up the price to build a new PC with the parts that I wanted. Take a fucking guess how much it was. I'm taking all guesses. Take guesses how much it was. And I'll give you a little bit of a hint. I literally only spec'd it out so that it was the same specs to be able to play Grounded 2. That was literally all I spec'd it out to play. 7K, not quite that expensive, but it was quite expensive. 3.7 min. You're right. It was 3.7 minimum for sure. It was actually considerably more than that. Oh, you guys are getting double audio. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, let's grab this. Yeah, it was certainly more than 3.7K. It ended up being $5,000. Could you fucking imagine? $5,000 to build like a moderately okay PC. I can't describe to you the rage. I cannot describe to you the rage that I felt. It's fucking nuts, dude. Okay, really quick. What I need to do. Let's sleep. There's a lot going on, and our game is chugging along a little bit more than necessary, or a little bit more than usual. You can save quite a bit if you can do it with an AM4 build. Okay, I might have to talk to you about this, RN Dev. I feel like you're gonna have some better insights into this than I have.
That's interesting.
So maybe we'll have to have a little chat about this, because I think it was using, you know what? I think it was using start buying parts and hoarding them in a closet. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Volusia. That is kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's really tough right now, because on one hand, I would love to do it. On the other hand, I'm kind of almost thinking that like maybe what I should do is I have a Steam Deck as well. So like what I'm kind of thinking about doing is getting a Steam an Elgato like cam link or something, like an Elgato capture card, so that I can record straight from the Steam Deck. And I can play the games on that and stream it from my PC. I think that'd take a lot of I think that'd take a lot of the computational strain off of my computer. And I think it would make the whole process a little bit easier. It does kind of relegate me to... I guess I could use my keyboard and my mouse, but I might honestly need to get another keyboard and mouse for it. I'm gonna figure that out, but could you get a relatively stable laptop running OBS, importing the game over to that? Yeah, that's also an option, and I am looking at getting a new laptop because I think my current laptop fucking sucks ass. It's real old, real slow, and I need to get it for work over at the college. So I think it'll be nice to have something that's usable. I was using my work laptop for stuff over at the college the last couple of years, and that was really helpful. It was a Mac, which was really nice. It spoiled me quite a bit. Now I think I'm gonna be going to like an Asus, which my older laptop is. I don't mind it. Come on.
It's burning.
Okay. Let's set our mutations really quick. So what the plan is here is we're gonna go through here. We need a couple of we need some of the charcoal in here. So we're gonna go through there and farm a little charcoal to make some ovens for our new base. And then what we're gonna do from there is we're also going to make sure that we farm enough supplies that we can build like a couple of big plank pallets for like weed stems and that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna go build a new base. We already started it a little bit, but Punch got me an Acer Predator. An Acer? For some reason I heard that Acer was like, and you know, this is a long time ago, so I'm not like as up to date as I probably should be on this. I thought Acer at one point wasn't very reliable. But again, this was when I was looking literally years ago. And I've just held that to be I've just held that to be true. I haven't done any research into that. It's a gaming laptop. They're all built like shit unless you're paying insane monies. That's fair. That's, you know, that's a really good way to put that into perspective for me. That is a good way to put that in perspective. Because it's either that, it's either I get like a $1,000 relatively decent PC, like a relatively decent gaming laptop that can run most things for me. I don't think I'll be gaming on it. I just need it to have general computational abilities. But I do want something that I can take to like a cafe and do some editing, because like I need to get out of the apartment every once in a while. I'm losing my sanity sometimes. I find myself just getting into like these fucking holes, brother. And I need to figure out a way that I can reduce that as much as humanly possible. And I think a nice way to get out of the apartment would be like go to a nice cafe, get myself a nice coffee. Oh my gosh. And just work from there. No complaints, so that's good. Other than Windows Home? I'll have to take a look at it.
Could devour a Billy Hog right about now.
Thank you for the recommendation, Volusia. I really appreciate that. Remember what happened last time you touched grass? I'm just saying. No, I didn't get to touch grass that time. I tried to. Oh my gosh, man. And yeah, it was, listen, yeah, just because it was semi-apocalyptic
Don't even need to boil
doesn't mean that, you know, it's gonna happen again, right? I think that was, we could chalk that up to it being a one-time thing, right? Right? All right, we're gonna go around, we're gonna gather up these balls, these big spiky balls. I feel like I'm Chef from South Park. Going around and grabbing these chocolate spiky balls. Anyways. All right. That's enough of that, Brody. Yo, Italo, what's up? How you doing, buddy? What is up, Italo? How are you doing? If you are working today, I hope work is going well. I need to grab this ball. I can't let the ticks get my balls. Was he attacked by local PEI fauna? I wasn't attacked by local PEI fauna. I was attacked by insane apocalyptic weather for us. We had like a fucking tornado hit the island yesterday. It was crazy. It was a really small tornado, mind you, but it was fucking nuts. And the inclement weather that came with it was crazy. We had like a huge hailstorm, like the craziest lightning storm I've seen in like 20 years. And in a little tornado that hit a part of the island. It was crazy. And that was all yesterday. Hope no one was hurt. Yeah, no one was, well, actually, that's a great question. I don't actually know. I don't think anybody was ready for it. I'll say that much. I don't think anybody was ready for it. So it's hard to say if I haven't heard anything about like anybody getting hurt. I think the tornado itself was small enough that nobody got hurt, but it was throwing around some trees, which, you know, for a little island is quite spooky. I mean, for anywhere is quite spooky. Let's be honest. I don't want to go back in the hole, but I'm gonna have to go back in the hole. Going back in the hole to collect my spiky chocolate balls. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I don't know who I've become. Who am I? What is this? Is the weather that bad? It's like, Italo, this is such strange weather. This has not happened in the 31 years of I've been alive. This is like absurdly unique. Absurdly unique. It's crazy. All right. I think we're gonna go up on top of the up here and try to get some lint. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade that off for Antbassador, because there's gonna be some ants up there that are gonna want my ass. But I don't want them to have my ass. Let me catch back up on chat here really quick. Got some hail. Do feel free to hit me up. Did used to do this stuff for work back when I could afford such luxuries. Dude, Dude, I have been wishing that I spent on a PC and on a new laptop so badly. I was making so much money at my last job. I wish I had have like had the foresight to upgrade these things for myself. At the time, I just didn't do it because I didn't have the time to engage in that kind of stuff. But man, I really wish I took the time to do it. Flying trees is pretty spooky. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Reminds me of the time we had a small, tiny tropical cyclone, and the only people that got hurt were the guys that shot each other accidentally. That feels like super right. With everything that you told me between you and Jungle about Brazil, that feels like super right. I don't know what that says, but you know, with or without people riding them. Reason they thought a ghost was trying to break into the house and started blasting. It was just the wind. Yo, you know what? They're so real for that. They're so real for that.
Everything looks good from here.
That's like, okay, you know, like obviously on a serious note, fucking nuts, right? Crazy. However, could be a Wendigo, you know what I mean? Could be a Wendigo. And you don't want to risk it. You know, you don't want to be the guy who was wrong about that and said it was silly and then gets abducted by a Wendigo. You know, you don't want to be that guy. I get it. You don't want to be the first guy that was wrong about that. Or like a guy that was wrong about it. You know, you don't even have to be the first guy. Crazy. That's nuts, dude. Did they live? Is everybody, did they live or did you say they died? I don't remember. All right, in there is one of the bosses. We don't have the shit for this guy. What does he need? Orchid Manus kebab? I wonder what that needs. I have no idea. I don't think we're ready to fight the Orchid Manus. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we've got the stuff. Oh no, they are pretty much alive. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Unless it's just a copy and the Wendigo's made. Oh my god, we'll never know. We'll never know. That's so true. Spooky, you know, really spooky to think about. Oh shit. Now my Instagram feed is gonna be fucking stuffed with, "You'll never believe what this farmer found on his land." This found footage of these drivers on an abandoned Canadian highway saw something that would change their life. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna get spooky content tonight. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Yo, iPunch, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? How you doing? Top 10 crop circles you won't believe. The first one on our list was found in a location called the Alien's Armpit, gaining its name for being a little bit smelly and also quite paranormal. Locally known as a hotspot for alien activities. Sorry, I got a little bit too invested in the idea. You know what? Honestly, we could do something like that. We could start making those pieces of content. You know, I think there's money in there. I think we're missing. We're sitting on a gold mine, is what I'm saying to you. I've seen footage of a game that I've been really thinking about playing. I don't know if anybody else has seen this. It's called Choicer Voicer or something along those lines. Looks kind of fun, but you have to buy it through like a really sketchy like third party sort of website. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, could be interesting. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up on chat. What's up? What's up? Heck yes, we're improving your feed. Don't say it like that. You don't know what else is on my feed, Italo. You don't know what we're bumping out of the mix. Honestly, nothing good. You know, because the witch is riding on flying trees are spooky. So true, Iron Dev, so true. The weather might really affect witch traffic, though. That's so true. You know, I never really thought about how congested the witch equivalent of the I-5 could be. At least it was the armpit. Yeah, not the taint. The devil's anus. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. I thought I was out of pocket for Alien's armpit. And you know. Second only to top 10 Fortnite YouTubers who swore. Oh, so true. And that's my favorite video. It's my favorite video. Did you hear that that Ninja said called somebody an idiot? That's fucking crazy, dude. Doing well, dude. First week of work after vacation is almost over, and I'm starting to remember how to do my job. Oh, dude, isn't that the way? Isn't that the way? Every time you go on vacation, it's like, okay, it's time to come back and relearn how to do my fucking job. Isn't that the worst? I'm on a really long vacation. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it when I come back. They're gonna be like, who are you? Why are you still here? We fired you. And I'll be like, I forgot how to do my job, brother. I'm imagining some real speed. So true. That witch would be catching speed, brother. We get it from you. Okay, that's it. I'm going back to the game. I'm not gonna stand for this, Volution. What are you talking about? That's crazy. You get it from me. Yeah. Okay. If that's true, then name every single time that I've cursed. I'll wait. If you can't do it, I think I've proved you wrong. Yo, Seiji, what's up? We're improving Brody's recommendation feed. Let me get the link for a dozen of furry bara dating sims. What the hell? What the hell is that? What the hell even is that? I think it's, you know, honestly, I think it's probably for the best that I don't know. So maybe I won't read any follow-up messages from Seiji today. How you doing, Seiji? Hope you're doing well. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Man, I'm on one today. I'm cracked. This is it. Apparently all I need, I don't know, Google it. Fuck you. You know I can't do that kind of shit. Not on the stream. Maybe later. But not on stream. Unless you want me to take another break. This one's forced by Twitch. Nice. Put that in the pile for later. Seiji, how you doing, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Oh man, feels nice being back. I really missed the social activity of streaming to you guys, being degenerates together. Fills my heart with joy, you know what I mean? It's good shit. Good shit, I tell you what. Also, I was hearing about your PC struggles earlier, and what the fuck? That's more expensive than here. Yeah, dude, it's fucked. It's crazy, dude. I looked on, what's that website called? What the fuck? Why the fuck is the game jump scaring me? What the fuck, dude? Oh, what the hell? I looked on that website, build your PC. What the fuck? Where? Brother? I'm just trying to go home. PC part picker. There we go. Something about that felt a little close to saying words that I shouldn't have said. God, where the fuck is my base, brother? It's somewhere around here. I know that much. Oh, there it is. Leave a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, so he won't come around. All right. PC part picker? So true. Yeah, that's the one. You mean my Zomboid server? Hell yeah. In case he comes to town. So true. Everybody. Anyway, sorry, it's okay. I got a little carried away there. We don't have to do a round. It's fine. I'll just sing it quietly to myself. That's okay. We won't go around. All right. I don't even know if you could hear that. I did not look to see if you could hear that at all. I was not interested. Oh shit. I didn't want to know. I did not want to know. Okay. There we go. I need clay and I need lint rope. You think I have any of that shit? Fucking no. I don't actually. I probably should. Ah! We gotta go home. We gotta go home. I would like for it to be daytime though. We can, little humming ginger. So true. I would lug a PC around if I were going your way. Oh, Seiji. You sweet, sweet human. I'm just gonna look outside of our bottle. See the world for what it is. It's a good thing we're in here protected. He would have mauled me to death, probably. Oh God, he's in! Anyways. All right. Such a nice singing voice. That's nice. That's nice of you guys to say. That's so sweet. Okay. All right. I mean, I do have a pile of parts I grew out of sitting in my closet if you want them. Yo, am I gonna be am I gonna make my PC out of salvage? That'd be, you know, honestly, that'd be kind of fun. That sounds like pretty sick. I'd learn how to build a PC because of that. How did you get outside, brother? Why don't you come inside where it's nice and warm? We gotta cover these nooks and crannies. Eventually, hold on. I should show you guys what the eventual goal is for this place. Sounds like your level of accent. Yes, Frankenstein PC. Yo. He told me I'd develop Inspector Gadget style extendable shin bones after an explosion in a pogo stick factory. Join NBA solve crimes. Carter Vale, Dirtman guy. Gave me an Instagram fortune telling DM. Yo, that's crazy. Develop Inspector Gadget style extendable shin bones after an explosion in a pogo stick factory. iPunch, I do need to ask, do you know if there's a pogo stick factory anywhere near you? Because like, I think, like, I don't know if like, I don't know how you took that fortune, but it kind of seems like you should seek one out. And you know, like, yeah. Incredible banter, Brody. Thank you so much. Solve, that's the surprising part. That's so funny. I'm thinking the expression is outgrew, not grew out of. They both work. They both work. They both work. I haven't looked it up in case it's one of those self-fulfilling ones. Oh yeah, that's fair. No, that's super fair. I don't want you to die on my behalf. You know, like I don't want it to become like, you know, you warped the fortune sort of a situation, you know what I mean? Oh, right, I was gonna show you guys what the fuck I'm building. God, so easily distracted, dude. Even a little dirt I'm gonna... No, hold on. God. Oh man, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Trust me. So, I built myself a really fun base inside Grounded, but I did it in my creative world. Wow, incredible. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, okay, this is. Oh, thank you, Mr. Punch. So this is the base that I'm essentially attempting to build. It's 2 floors. I made a YouTube short about it. And it's doing numbers. So anyways, fucking stupid, dude. He gets heckled into singing this between songs when he's touring. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna open this up in a way that y'all can't see it. So you can just see me, and I'll blow myself up a little bit so you can see my reaction. Hold on. Let me see. Easy comes and found. Hold on. I'm just realizing now that you can't hear it. fucking swing and a miss, brother. Anyway. Hold on. Let's just get a very clean clip of the very beginning. Me. You know I'm easily distracted. You know. All right. Anyway, that's the build. That's the direction we're going. Okay. What could I do? What could I do? Is there anything I could do? Oh God, there must be something I could do. Let's do this. Let's gather a little bit of dirt, I guess. Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man. Sorry. You were just... Your time was up. Yep. You know, I don't know anything. I'm so sorry, but I feel like you must. I don't know where I was going with that, but it felt like the appropriate way to phrase it. In retrospect, I'm not really sure. It kind of feels, wow, we are like stuttery, dude. What's going on here? I'm hitting 21 frames out of 30 per second. That's crazy. It's like way worse than it usually is, right? I'm not going crazy, right? Look at me while I fix this. You might have to close your browser software. Yo, that's probably so true. I have like way too much of it open. Hold on. Even little man. Huh. Anyway, very, very choppy now. Yeah, that's crazy. What's going on there? You just close down some things really quick. Maybe that'll help. Also, when in doubt, restart Explorer. So true, just for good measure. 5, we ever want to win on your original season? Hold on, hold on. This is a drag race thing for sure, for sure. I know that much. With those moves and this voice, if we start put you in drag now, we may get you on Canada's Drag Race in 3 years. So true. 5 if you want to win on your original season. Okay. All right. Listen, if you don't think I could lip sync for my life, you're crazy. I probably couldn't. What would my talent be? What would my talent be? Because you know I can't sew for shit. So I gotta have a good talent. And like I think I could probably do pretty good at like at Snatch Game. I think I could probably crush an impression. I'd probably do some fucking Kermit the Frog shit. You know what I mean? I'd do like some Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy banter, RuPaul, or you know, Brooklyn Heights would fucking love it. They'd eat that shit up, or they'd think I'm a fucking weirdo. One of the two. I think Jimbo would love it. You have Snatch Game down? Thanks. Not counting the Ed Sheeran cosplay? All right. Well, okay, you know, dude, if I knew literally any Ed Sheeran lyrics, I would sing them at you, serenade you with my dulcet tones. He sings the Dirt Man song, right? Right? Okay. We're almost there. I think we're almost good. You know what? This feels crazy. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to close down the browser that has my stream open on YouTube. If it goes down on YouTube, it's just, you know, it's just YouTube. What can I say? Okay, let's see if that fixed anything or if it killed everything. Let's find out. Hold. Keep a little dirt on my pillow for the Dirt Man. Are we live on Saturday night? We're still live. That's cool. Nice. That's good. You know what? I'm feeling good about that. Okay, come on. Everyone knows the shape of you. Yeah. Like, give me a little bit of it just to, you know, to prove that you know shape of you. I'm in love with the shape of you. You put your boo like a magnet. Oh. All right, I got it. I got it. Safe to say, I got it pretty on lock or something. And I'm feeling good. I didn't even take that many stimulants before this, dude. We're doing great.
Ooh, it's a ladybird larva.
Please stop. Please stop what? What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, I think I can get some clay here. You're not my mom, Volusia. Oh, sorry. Poor Ed Sheeran. Seems like a decent guy, but his music makes me so angry. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. He does seem like a decent guy, though. You know, him and Benny Blanco are good friends, and you know, a part of me thinks that Benny Blanco is good. He seems like a decent guy.
What's on your mind?
Shut up! Like I want to talk to you, Wendell Tully. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. From hearing too much. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. His music is way overplayed. Way overplayed. Benny Blanco did write every song you've ever heard. That's so true. And if he didn't, he at least tells me he did. So I trust him. I don't know why, but I do. What does that say about me? I guess that just says I'm a good consumer, you know? I see a podcast of him and Little Dicky, and I say, you know what? These guys are all right. These guys, you know what? They're all right. Yo, Axolotl, what's up, dude? How you doing? Where are you? Yeah. You better run, bitch. Oh, God. He's my friends. Better run. Okay. First stream I'm watching from you. Well, thank you very much, good friend. I see you many times on the YouTube comments. So it's nice to see you here in person. How are you doing? Are you well? You don't need pebbles. That's fine. We can go our entire life without pebbles. Maybe. Okay. What else do we need? Axolotl, we're recreating the one of the bases that I uploaded earlier this week. The one in the milk molar. I did Benny in an interview podcast. These days, he's really thoughtful about music. Hold on. What? Anne Mary Selena Gomez. So true. So true. I did Benny Blanco in an interview / podcast these days. He's really thoughtful about music. I'm sure there's some verbiage that I should be able to contextualize and put in there, but my brain is actually like really dumb today. There was supposed to be a watch up in there. Ah, yes. Ah, that's what I needed. Thank you. But for real, Broby, if you put Maddie on if they put Maddie on Drag Race, you would have more charisma than her, and thus better fulfilling the straight quota. Yo, you know what? I don't want to sound full of myself, but I do agree. I do agree, dude. Maddie was like, I don't know, awful? Is that too mean? That's a little too mean. But like, oh man, it was tough to watch. From one straight to another. Just tough to watch. just didn't make me feel good. I'm just saying Tony Stark built this without any pebbles in a cave with a bunch of scrap. Jesus, I was gonna make fun of you for saying scarps, and then I couldn't say it with a bunch of. Ah, fuck. God damn it. How am I supposed to bully people now? No, it's not. She was not built for Drag Race. Nah, she wasn't. And you know what? That's okay. Not everybody is. Not everybody is. Not everybody is. I think you have to at least be like, you know, a little bi. You know? You gotta, I think you have to fall under the technical definition of astraga. as my good friend Seiji would say. All right, I want to keep that on me. There. We could probably keep that on us. Okay, I think everything else should be okay. We can sleep now, I imagine. Oh, thank God. Or demonstrate straggart behavior. So true. See, you know it. I know. Listen, I know. Oh, fuck, you can hear 2 times the game audio. Sorry, guys. That's probably been the case since the Dirt Man. I've been fucking up. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're again back to like sorry. I didn't mute on purpose so that you could hear the sneeze. Oh God. Thank you. I'm farming for blessies. I'm farming for blessings. What the heck? Hey, I'm farming for blessings. It's okay. It's okay. You guys mind if I clip farm for a second? Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ, dude. I'm dying over here. I think this might be my final moments. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that it had to end with like a really gross sneeze. I sneezed. Oh, I don't feel good. Unironically too. That's the worst part. I wish it was a joke. I wish it was a joke at your expense, but it's unfortunately much at the expense of me. Oh man. What's that scab theme color? That's a great question. Give me 1 sec. I'll find out for you. Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man. Ginger spice. We should have known. We should have known. Oh shit. Overjumped it. There's the clip. Thank you. Thank you. I don't feel good. 1990x to 2026. That's good. That's good. I like that. That's a nice epitaph. Epitaph. There we go. That's the word. Are you guys seeing this?
Taking a look.
Ah, fuck. Oh, you dick. I don't want to be around you. I don't even want to be around anymore. There we go. Cool. I'm fucking on one today, dude. I think I could stream 1 billion hours today. What other streamer is doing that, you know? What other streamer is streaming at like 22 out of 30 frames per second and going for a 1 billion hour streak, huh?
That's interesting.
I bet not even Ludwig. I'm sorry, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is horrifying. Does anybody else know that this exists? Is this a thing? Did I find something?
That should keep me safe. Safer.
When having ADHD and being a little autistic and nosy actually is rewarded. That's crazy. What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. That's where you enter New Game Plus? Oh, that's what they do. That's crazy. I didn't know you had to do that. I didn't know you had to beat the regular bosses, or the optional bosses, I should say, not the regular bosses. Where is that? That's so cool. That was I don't think this was around when I played the game originally. that's not what I wanted, but it might work. Are you weak to this? Not really. I originally played the game back in like 2022, and I don't even think New Game Plus was in the game at that point. Now you gotta do the tutorial on this. Fuck. Ah, shit, he's right. Ah, shit. So true. So true. I was talking a little bit earlier. We're gonna, I think, slowly start adding in some new content into the rotation that is not tutorialized. I'm super excited for that kind of stuff. Yeah, the screens display which ones you've defeated. I figured that was probably the case when I saw the okay, there's a lot going on back there. There's actually, like, I would say too much happening back there. We're gonna avoid it. We're going to I have a couple of different videos, or a couple of video series in the works. I have about, I want to say it's like 20 hours of a Pokemon Emerald playthrough recorded, and I want to turn it into like a narratively driven video series. I'm actually like legitimately excited for that one. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've been playing it like I was back in 2004 when the game released, and playing it like I would have as a kid. Because like nowadays I find I play like Pokemon games and stuff like that, like I efficiency max and all that kind of shit, and it's like I think it's taken the fun out of the game in a way that I didn't realize. And playing the game this way has brought so much of the like original joy of those Pokemon games back to me. It was like it's like, how do I describe it? It's like the thing that was missing that I didn't know I needed. You know what I mean? And it's been a lot of fun. And you know, like I don't know everything in the game, and I don't know what everything, like what level everything evolves at. I don't know when's the optimal time to be evolving Pokemon and that kind of shit. But it doesn't matter. It's just been really fun. It's been nice. And I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I look forward to like building a bit of a narrative around it and sharing it with you guys. My internet is so bad, I'm disconnecting every 2 seconds. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hopefully it fixes itself rather quickly for your sake, because that would be quite annoying and frustrating, I would imagine. All right, I came back here so that I can loom my lint. How often you hear people say that, you know what I mean? Goodness gracious. All right, we'll probably take this with us. Sorry, this is about to be sensory hell. So sorry. My local grocery store does this thing on Tuesdays. They turn off the music and everything, like the overhead bin of the grocery store, and it's like the most enjoyable. It's so fucking nice, dude. Everything just shuts the fuck up for a bit. It's so nice. It's so difficult to describe. It is so nice, so genuinely nice. Just set the quality to 3060p, but I don't care. Now I can watch. Nice. Hell yeah. Welcome to the club. Ah, shit. I am looking for these, I think. What else do I need? What else do I need for these? This, I need some acorn shells. That's not a problem. But I think it's acorn tops, isn't it? I do need acorn tops. And some crude rope. So I'll bring over some crude rope as well. Do I have any spun? Probably not. That seems like something I would not have. Why am I like this, dude? I've got so much storage and none of it's useful. I have 3. Oh, good. That's incredible. I guess they're not planning beating the Canadian stereotype anytime soon. What did I say? What did I say? I don't remember what I said that spawned that. They're just very, very nice. Ooh. Junk, yes. Very useful. I always had to do this on mobile at work. I've been considering downgrading the quality of the stream from 1080p to 720p. I wanted to poll chat before I did it. Would anybody give a shit? Is that a head in a jar? It is. You got me. I'm so quirky.
Yum.
Shit. Okay. Oh, the supermarket thing. Yeah, I forgot I said that. Sorry, dude. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's like legitimately very nice. I would say normally the supermarket is like, I don't mind it so much. I'm generally pretty good at like social situations, and I worked in a supermarket for like 5 years of my life, so I got kind of used to it. I got really used to drowning out the sound of everything. But for my partner, it's like fucking hell. And so every time that you go in there on Tuesdays, they turn off the sound and the music and everything. It's actually quite nice. It's you kind of don't realize how much quieter it can be. And like when there's no overhead sound, everybody else feels like they should be a little quieter anyways. So like the whole store, even like people who are like stopping to chat and that kind of stuff, everything gets quieter. It's very nice. Man, what am I going to do in the meantime? We need a lot of rope, unfortunately. God, dude. Yo, Looples! Oh my goodness. The prophecy has been foretold that Looples would come in. Hey, by the way, Loops, I was watching your stream while I was live. And we just so happened to catch you saying the craziest fucking thing. Now, I know that you were making some really scrumptious, really tasty looking red bean buns, but I happened to hear you ask if hemorrhoids are something that people are into, and it was like the perfect timing. I went in there, I was like, hey, Looples is this awesome creator, she's making some tasty looking buns, and every time I see her stuff on Instagram, it makes me really hungry. Go follow Looples. And then you fucking said that, and I had to leave, and how was the stream? I hope it was I hope it was really good. Everyone's into something, I guess, you know? That's so true. That's so fucking true, dude. If you guys are in here and you don't know who Looples is, go check her out. A fantastic creator. A friend of mine. Just a very, very funny person. Very, very funny individual. So if you're into something that you know, you can just chill with, have on in the background and have some giggles with, go check out Loople's cooking streams. It's always honestly a great way to get some inspo for some food. Shit's awesome. This is my first cooking stream back. Steam some buns. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you know what? And I was shaking some buns. So, you know, things around here aren't so different. It's pretty good. All right, let's get back in here. That's good. Thank you very much for the raid, Looples. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate you very much, friend. Oh, goodness. We're just in the middle of farming up some resources, and we're gonna go build a nice big base for ourselves.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
So fucking true. One long schnoz. We've been having a blast today. It's been a good stream so far. I've been thoroughly distracted by many things. Things have been, you know, things have been thinking. One question that I was asking everybody at the very beginning of cast, and anybody who's come in on the Looples raid, please feel free to join in on this conversation. I was asking people, what is a game that you wish you could play for the first time again? For me, it was Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls so much. So much. But it's never been quite the same as when I first played it. And if I could go back to that feeling of learning patience and respect for my own you know, learning speed, and respect for, like, you know, not trying to rush something for the sake of rushing it. If I could go back to that, I would. It was a really good time. Really good experience. That's a hard question. I don't know what game. That's fair. We talked about a lot of them. There was a lot of good suggestions. There was Kirby Dreamland. There was Elden Ring. There was Dark Souls 3 came up as well. It was a good discussion. Good discussion. A lot of Dark Souls. It seems we have a Dark Souls heavy community, which is good. I like to keep it that way.
That aphid as a pet.
Asda's taught me well. Keep it that way, and you'll be in good company. Nice. Oh shit. Eventually we'll have to build this so it's actually a good tower. I got a little bit lazy and I stopped. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm mostly just waiting. I'm mostly just waiting for some stuff to get done. I should have figured something out to do in between, but you know, here we are. What do we need for the ovens? Let's figure that out, I guess. Let's figure that out, I guess. There they are. Boiling glands? Oh, good. Oh, good. We need 4 of them there boiling glands. It's a good thing I've been collecting boiling glands. There they are. Nice. Boiling glands into the pot. Maybe one of these days I'll do a cooking stream. I've always wanted to do a cooking stream. I never really knew what I would do though. I suppose I could probably make dinner, which would be really helpful, and I'm sure my partner would really appreciate it. Feels like the right thing to be doing. Oh shit. Microwave popcorn would be very funny. That is very funny. I do like that idea. Shit, that's really funny. Oh, that's good. Chat decided next week I'm making a cake, so I guess I'm making a cake next week. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh shit, a raid. Looples, would you ever want to do a collaborative stream, a collaborative cooking stream, where either I instruct you or you instruct me? I think that could be fun. I think that could be really fun, and it'd be like a little bit of a oh god, what is that game called? Keep talking or somebody explodes. This sounds interesting. Go on. Listen, okay, so I do know how to cook. I'm like pretty competent in the kitchen. I think it could be a lot of fun to, you know, not be able to see a recipe and only be able to follow instructions from somebody in a different country. Because our measurements are different too. That's like also a difficult thing to keep in mind. Okay, where the fuck? They're not over here. No, they're not over here. Okay. I'll cook something up. I'll cook up an idea and I'll send it your way, Looples. I'll have it on your desk soon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Especially if you're going to be streaming on Tuesdays. Or on Thursdays, I should say. That works really well for me. All right, guys. Payback arrived. Bitch, where? I know I wear glasses, but I'm not blind. Am I?
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
What the fuck? What the fuck? The instructor should be blindfolded? Oh, yo, here we go. Hold on. Are we cooking? There's a Try Guys show on YouTube called Phoning It In, where chefs instruct comedians over the phone. Yo, that could be fun. That could be fun. And they aren't told explicitly what they are cooking. Oh, that could be it. Now that's a good twist. Don't get told what you're cooking. Oh, that's a good twist. I like that a lot. There's something there, I punch. I'm sure the fact that the Try Guys have already made a successful show out of it has nothing to do with the fact that there's something there. Shit. It has nothing to do with that. Yeah, I think there's something there. Shit. That's really funny. Lucia and I really liked it, so you might be right. There you go. There you go. There's nothing I love more than hearing that. Yeah. That makes me feel pretty good. Dude. What a guy. What a guy, that Brody the Ginger. What a guy. What a fucking weird little guy. All right, let's go to sleep if we can. Fuck, we can't. Oh. Guess we're gonna stay awake a little bit longer. Let's make some more fucking glue, I guess. The roly-poly parts? That feels a little wasteful. Oh, I did. You know what? I did kill another termite king. Maybe we can make more termite king things. I just did that in my spare time. Some termite king carapace. Wow. Delightful. I'm gonna lurk for a bit as I try to do the dishes. Nice. Sounds good, Looples. Thanks again for bringing everybody over here. I really appreciate it. And again, I hope the stream was really good. And like I said, if anybody in here is not familiar with Looples, go make yourself familiar with her. She is fantastic, funny dude, and she gives no fucks. All right? She's good people. I don't even know what the people from the US use to measure liquids. Listen, that's beyond me. That's none of my business. M16 magazines? I thought it was football fields. I don't know why no data was returned. Does everybody else see no data was returned on that? Or is that just me? Huh. I haven't. Woof. Cups and spoons. So true. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Felicia. Sorry. You know I do love to peek. You know I do. I do love to peek. Okay. I gotta do something productive. Hold on. Fuck me, dude. Come on. Give me one of these pallets, maybe. Let me go collect. Man, good time today. Anybody got any big plans for the weekend? I don't think I have a single... No, that's not true. I have a lot planned, actually. Oh, shit. I got a big weekend ahead of me. We have family coming in from way out of town. And not like not gold digger style, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure you know what I mean. The way I said coming in town or whatever. The way I said the words, you know? Fuck, dude. Am I sure that I should be streaming? Am I all right? Like, who cleared me for this shit? Anyways, we got family coming in, so that'll be nice. I might be doing a little bit of photography over the weekend as well. That'd be fun. I've been getting a little bit more into doing photography the last couple of weeks, which has been really nice. And by that I mean like I've been doing a better job of like making sure that I take my camera out and and do things with it. I've been doing a really poor job of picking it up and interacting with it. So it's been really nice. I started following one of the other like TAs from the college who works in my program, and she's been posting a lot of like really interesting photography, and it's been really nice. It's been like inspiring me to go out and do some more of that myself. And it's like really interesting photography out of like super simple things, and it's just had me rethinking like why I've been struggling with photography lately. I think for me it's just been like a lack of inspiration, and it was nice to get out and do a little bit of that. in the last little bit. I even went yesterday and just took pictures of clouds. It was really nice. Not yesterday, day before. I'll have to show you guys the pictures. Oops. Following them from afar with the camera, I'm assuming? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, what else would I be doing? Duh. Following them on social media? What? Crazy. Who the fuck does that? What the fuck? What the fuck? No. Anyway. Anyway. Whatever. Alright, where the hell is everything else? There we go. You know who I've also been watching a lot of lately? And by a lot of, I mean, like, I started watching some of their stuff yesterday, and I was like, oh, you know what? There's something to this. I started watching some Squeaks. I don't know if anybody else in here knows of Squeaks. Funny guy. Used to be an investment banker, I think? I have no idea. I don't know if that's like actual lore or if that's like bullshit, but it's crazy. And like, honestly, I could believe that he was an investment banker because he feels very much like the people in my previous life of brand manager and dealing with like investment bankers and like that kind of stuff. Which is really interesting. I don't really have too many folks that I look to that transition from like legitimate professional careers to content creator careers, because honestly, like, that seems like a really degenerate path. And it feels degenerate to be on that path myself. And but it's really interesting watching him kind of do his thing. It's been honestly pretty refreshing to see. Kind of makes me kind of gives me a little bit of not like an ego boost, but it's certainly a little bit more reassuring. Weirdos do social media? Yeah. Wait a second. I'm doing social media right now. What the hell? Fuck. I've been seeing him play Hitman. I watched him make $1 million on American Trucking Simulator. Sorry, get a text. I got a text. Does anybody else watch? That's not Love Island. Is that Love Island? That is Love Island. I got a text. I'm sorry. Oh boy, I'm a funny guy. Very funny. I watched him play American Truck Simulator and make $1 million with it. And I was like, you know what? This guy's fucking funny. There is nothing I could say other than that this guy is just fucking funny. And it was like funny in not necessarily like the kind of dumb, crude way that I find a lot of streamers are. And like in a lot of ways that I feel like I have to be. And I was like, shit, dude, this could be the move. His Vivek Rama's way. Vivek Rama's way impression is also very funny. I don't know if I've heard his Vivek Rama's way impression. That sounds like almost something that I am not allowed to say. You know what I mean? It's kind of got those vibes. Not being racist, a thing he did. Yeah, no, listen, I get it. I get it. And you get it. We both get it. We both get it. I'm with you. Wait, is my spelling that bad? No, it's probably me. I'm a little stupid, okay? I'm a little stupid, it's fine. You're good. There's my spoiled meat. I was looking for it. Anyway. Okay, what do we need? I need a little bit of that cooked aphid. We'll take that where we're going.
This is moderately terrible.
Does anyone here know the game Faster Than Light? FTL? Yeah. I want to say I own it, but I don't know if I do. I've seen, there was a long time ago when Northern Lion played that game. He played it quite a bit. I thought it was pretty good. I would play it, but I don't think I have. Actually, the more I think about it and the more I reflect on it, I certainly have not played it. FTL, about 40k-ish. Have you seen Void War? That's FTL, about 40k-ish. Whoa. Man, we are so fucking choppy today. God damn, dude. This is so weird. I wonder what that's all about. I did change some settings just recently, so I wonder if that's the problem. Hold on, I should probably go back and see if anybody said anything about caring about if I if I went down to like 720p in the future. I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody would care. I don't think anybody would give a shit. I think it would help. I think we'll do that in the future. I was played it with my father. That's nice. I like those level-based management type games. I don't want to fight this guy. But I will. Don't get me wrong. I sneezed. Sorry. That one I muted. The first one I didn't mute because I wanted to clip farm. The second time I didn't mute, or I muted because I didn't want to clip farm. And now you guys all think that I'm a really nice streamer. And that's how streaming works. Now you're aware. The streamer giveth and the streamer taketh. You know what I mean? Isn't that the beauty of it? Oh my god, man. My nose is so stuffed up. My office must be fucking full of cat fur. It is brutal, dude. I got a fucking vacuum in here or something.
Nice and clean.
Man, I'm so shocked at how poorly this is playing. Maybe we'll have to like switch over to like some Slay the Spire or something. Like the last hour. That'd be nice. Actually, I think we will do that. I'm gonna get to the base and then I'm gonna call it for Grounded today. We'll play some Slay the Spire. See if that performs any better. I'm sure it will because like I don't think anything is gonna be as stuttery as this. This is fucking nasty, dude. Hard to even imagine why it is. Anyway, that's all right. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck's going on? I almost feel like I have to restart my my PC, which is like really frustrating. I don't want to have to do that. But I will G-dang it. I won't today during the stream, but you know, I will at some point. And that's what makes me a good streamer, you know what I mean? I'll put in the work. I'll put in the work when it's needed. What are your specs, brother? I don't even want to tell you. They're so rough. I think part of it is actually due to a lack of. I feel like it has to be specs of a burnt potato. Yeah, like literally. Like literally. I think it has to be a memory issue at this point. But it can't be like, not like memory, but like storage. Let me check my drives here really quick. No, it's actually not that bad. Huh. Yeah, it could be my specs. It could be my specs, actually. And now that you mention it, it's probably my specs. It's so bad. I won't lie. It's rough. Let me bring up my specs. I don't even, like, it's so bad, I don't even know how to get there. All right. Let's see. My, okay. So, in fairness, I did build this PC back in 2018. So even then, it was like some of this stuff was pretty rough. But I've got a Intel i5 8600K. I've got, dude, I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading here. What else am I looking at here? I'm pretty sure where Jesus, dude, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at here. I honestly don't know what I'm fucking reading. 2018 is basically 10 years ago. So true. 8 is the new 10. Sure. It is practically, it is. Honestly, the fact that this thing still fucking runs crazy to me. Let me see if I can. I know I have a document somewhere here that details everything. Round everything up. So why the fuck not? Honestly, in this market, of course. Oh man. All right. Let me change some things here really quickly. It's really hot in here today too. God. Yeah, RNDev, I think I will have to do that. RNDev is gonna steal everything and become you. Honestly, go right ahead. Yep. Assume that was a given. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course it. Okay. Let me see here. You know, down under my pillow, I'm a dead man. So bringing up my system here. Okay. Processor. Intel i5 86K, 8600K, 3.60 gigahertz. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, 6 gigabytes. That's like a real ass dragger on this build. I've got 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I'm a little chilly, actually. Aircon blowing hard as fuck. Yo, let's go. Give it up for Aircon, everybody. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think that's like, I think the big ass drag around here is that graphics card, which, you know, probably wouldn't take much to upgrade it. Why do you have 32 gigabytes, but a 1060? Because I just bought the RAM 2-3 months ago. I was having a memory issue. Turned out to be my RAM was rotten. So I replaced the RAM. And I was like, fuck it. I might as well upgrade my RAM. I had 16 gigs of RAM at the time. And I bought 32 gigs. I don't know shit. I may have gone to computer camp when I was a kid, but none of it stuck. None of it stuck. I'm still an idiot. I know a lot of other things, but when it comes to computers, I'm basically like, and the crazy thing is, dude, I'm tech support in my family. That's fucked. That's fucked up, dude. I should not be. Woof. Nice thing is you can get a nice GPU and use it when you upgrade. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Maybe. Hold on. I might send you a quick message with some of these deets in it. Are in dev. Oh, hey. I'm tech support. Cutscene to Brody explaining what a wheel is. So true, dude. Yo, and that's the kind of tech that I can handle. I married my tech support. Highly recommended. Yo, I've done the same thing loops. It's awesome. Ever since I brought Samara into the family, she has taken over my role as tech support. I fill in when tech support isn't out with me. So like when I go out home to my parents' place and she isn't with me and they need tech support on their various phones or their security system or whatever it is, I'm your guy. If you need Alexa to resync back to your phone, Mom, don't worry. I know how to do it, or at least know how to Google it. And boy, howdy, does Google know a lot. I don't know if everybody knows this, but you can find pretty much anything on Google. Did you know that? Crazy. HDMI 1, HDMI 2. So true. So true. Do we have any fighting game fans in the chat? Any at all? By the way, RN Dev, I've literally copy and pasted. I don't know if I should be sending all of this. This feels like a lot. I don't have to give you these. I don't have to give you these. There. Those are the pieces of information that I think will be useful for you. To be fair, Google is my way to find the Indian guy that knows the stuff. So true. And how else am I going to know anything if it's not told to me via tutorialized content by an Indian man? I'm pretty sure that is how we've learned everything for time immemorial. I don't know if there's any other way. Fighting, don't even know her. So true. How do you think I graduated engineering? So true, dude. So true. I was talking about this yesterday. I think IT companies, total scam. Who can't get paid to Google things? Huh? Who can't? I could do it. I Google things all the time. And the worst part is, and it's fucked. I'm still way better at figuring out tech than like 99% of the people in your office. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And it's the scariest shit ever. That's fucked. I'm Googling right now. Damn. Holy shit. I don't know if you could say that. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if you're allowed to say that shit. That's fucked up. You're gonna get people riled up. They're gonna get ready to go. This reminded me of that Gumball episode where they go to the office. Gumball episode where they go to the office. Gumball episode where they go to the office. Gumball episode. Gumball episode. What are we talking Anyway. I feel like I just need to pad things out, you know what I mean? We got an hour to kill. Maybe I should just go into chatting. Just chatting. You know what? Crazy thing is, I never left just chatting. That's awesome. That's awesome. Never left just chatting on on Twitch. I did on YouTube. They expect me to be playing Slay the Spire right now. What just happened? Volusia. Volusia, welcome back. Nothing happened. It's fine. Finally, negligence has paid off. So true, Volusia. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, finally, it's paid off that I'm not very good at the job of being a streamer. Finally. I'm sorry I didn't catch it. No, it's okay. It's okay, because nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's fine. You'll never know. Girl, I told people at my job, my mom's job, to unplug the modem to reset the router. They treated it like the most genius thing ever. Dude, oh, Seiji, that is like, oh, God. You tell people to fucking turn something off and turn something on, and they fucking lose their mind. They're like, that's fucking genius. I've never heard of that before. I've never even thought about doing that. And then when they say, I've actually tried that and it didn't work, you then pull out the term power cycle. That shit blows people's fucking gourds. Oh, dude, if you tell them to fucking turn something off for like 10 seconds, and then God forbid you actually tell them to like fully do it and like press the on button while it's unplugged so it fully de-electrifies. Brother, it's that shit sounds like magic to people. Sounds like fucking wizardry to people. It's crazy. Blew their gourds, huh? Very nice. Yes. Yo, speaking of gourds, I've been watching this content of like giant pumpkins and squashes on Instagram. I don't know if anybody else is getting this content or if it's just me. But I have really bad news. Raven Strike has officially had to have been dismantled. It's really a sad time, and honestly, it's one of the reasons why I had to stop streaming for a little bit there. I was really hurt. I was really hurting. Raven Strike had to be taken apart, and it came in at a final weigh-in of 1,500 pounds. Can you imagine? Can you imagine my 1,500 pound life as a fucking big old gourd? And all of it comes down to a split. Can you imagine? Fuck. Can you imagine growing 34 pounds a day? All to be taken down by a fucking split? God. Ah. Crazy. Crazy. I think Lupul's is getting the same content as me. I can appreciate that. That's good. There's Raven Strike, there's Admiral, War Admiral, and then there's one more. I can't think of it. Oh, what is it called? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I could look it up. I won't. What is it Alo sent me? Oh, of course. Of course. This is Gumball. Hold on. I don't. Oh, you can't hear that. That's fantastic. I got an ad. Are we gonna react? Do we want to react to things? Lupul's, can you hop back on stream so we can react to you asking if people are into hemorrhoids? Oh shit. Hold on. Ah, fuck. So true. This is me when I go out home. Office and cubicle space replaced by different rooms in my parents' house. Obviously. Okay, there we go. That was the peak of today's stream. Yeah, it was the peak of my stream was something that I had nothing to do with. And as a content creator, I can't tell you how good that makes me feel. That feels incredible. And tomorrow, I can't wait to do it all over again. I'll have to find somebody interesting to watch. Oh shit. Restart the audio. Okay. All right. Okay. Jeez. Fine. Jeez. Hold on. Let me get to the right point. It did a really kind thing of putting it exactly where it needed to be. And I fucked it. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Why is that not coming through? Was that not coming through? Did you hear that? Could you hear it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. That's how people say it, right? We should totally do a react to that. Fuck, no audio. Why is there no audio? What the fuck? Hold on. I see it lighting up, but for some reason, oh, because why did I do that? I must have clicked the wrong thing. Hold on.
Computers.
Guys, it says I have to press enter to update.
There we go.
There's no avoiding it, Darwin. If we were any more done, we'd be a Harlem Shake meme. They cannot be trusted with computers.
Guys,
So
it
true.
says I have to press enter to upload my photo, but when I do, nothing happens. Look, E-N-T-E-R.
Oh, hey, it says I need to back up, but I've run out of space.
It says I've got an internal error bar. I just had a heavy lunch.
It says I need a driver, but I came by bus.
And mine says bus error, but I came by train.
Yeah, I don't think you're quite ready for this.
Oh. Ow.
Very nice. Incredible. 10 out of 10. I'm here. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, I have 327 notifications. Oh, fuck. Why? What's gone wrong, dude? Something's gone terribly wrong. Why do I have that many notifications on YouTube, brother? I don't fucking care. Oh my God. I just look up in the corner. I see 327 notifications. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? What do you, I'm just one man. I'm just a guy. I can't do all that. Stop. Anyways, content's going pretty well. Maybe it's all the sponsors waiting for your approval, Brody. Italo, if it was. You think we'd be struggling with fucking 22 frames per second playing Grounded? You think I'd be rocking a fucking 1060 graphics card? What the fuck? Yeah, it's all the sponsors lined up to give me money. You fucking ass. That made me lightheaded. That rant made me fucking lightheaded in a way that I haven't felt in a while. All right, we gotta take a breathing break. Just hold on a second. Oh, man. Gonna have to rethink some things, I think. Just gonna think about, just gonna like manifest a career path, gonna manifest financial freedom, gonna manifest, manifest me a man, you know what I'm saying? And just gonna really have a ponder for a second, We know what happened to the pea plant. Listen! Oh jeez, my underwear's showing. Fuck. When your hoochie short's too hoochie. God. Brody's got the health of a pea plant. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. God damn it, dude. All right, listen. I'm sure that we've got some stuff in the pipeline. I'm sure that we've got some stuff in the pipeline that's going to be good. I just don't think it's here today. I don't think it's here in the room with us. All right. Fuck me, dude. All right. Today's really testing the bounds of my creative intellect. And you know what? I think, honestly, given the challenges that we've had today, I think I'm fucking crushing it. I think even though the horrors persist, so do we. And there's something to that, you know what I mean? There's something to that. Is that an orchid on the window? Certainly not. I don't even have to look. Certainly not. You can't possibly not do great. That's not true, Italo. That's how I can tell that you haven't been present for most of the streams over the last 3 months. You're not shaped like a deep breath. What does that mean? That feels like a horrible insult. What the fuck, dude? What does that mean? I feel like really insulted. You're not shaped like a I have to fucking decompress after that one. It's a read towards Gingers on All Stars. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I've gone to Reddit. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Shit. Fuck. But you said I'm not, so that's pretty good. I'll take that. Damn. Anyway. It was not a read. So true. And you know what? Honestly, that feels like more of a read. Because it wasn't a read. That's fucked. What does that say about society, dude? What does that say about society? Ah, man. All right. Let's find somebody interesting to watch. I'm trying to think if there was anything. It was my inner demon twink showing. I could say something so mean. I could say something so mean. I'm not gonna do it. I kind of wanna though, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, there's a part of me that really wants to do it though. Say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow. I don't. If anybody gets that reference, then thank you so much. But if not, it's fine. It's fine. Wow. Okay. Well, hold on. No, it was like a joke though. So it's not really that bad, right? It was just a joke. Hold on. Yeah, it was the first thing that popped up. Of course it was. Hold on. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this one. Oh, TikTok. This was a Vine. Don't try to steal valor. All right. Oh, fuck. You can't even hear it. Oh, no, man. I almost made my fucking biggest mistake. Also, what the hell is this?
You know what? I'm about to say it. Say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Fucking got him. I bet he was never bullied again. I bet he was never bullied again. Not once, even. Because how could you? How could you bully a man who comes up with something that's so fucking fire? I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. And that's why I said it to Seiji. So I can't get bullied either. Anyway. All right. I better change the title. I'm gonna change everything. Nothing is the same. There we go. Wow. This has been so much fun. I know that sounds that sounds disingenuous. I do mean it. This has been a lot of fun today. This has been exactly the kind of social interaction I've been missing. It's been really nice. If you light everything on fire, you can just start everything new. That's so true. Oh, loopholes. Is that the strat? When you need to write your reads for the reading challenge, just imagine you're writing them to me. So you know what? That would make it so easy. That would make it so fucking easy. God. A little arson? Well, a little arson. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh geez. This has been such a fun little time here. Me and my friends. I first of all, thanks for spending some time with me. This is nice. This is good. It's always good when like the streamer is like just genuinely just takes a moment to say that, right? All right. You know what I saw that I actually thought was really cool, and I would like to try doing at some point in the near future. This is fun. You're having fun. Everybody's having a fun time. Everybody's having a good time. Something that I would like to do in the near future and have zero of the resources to make it happen. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Ludwig has been doing or had done a CS:GO thing. They did like a CS:GO like a tournament, but they also did like a marathon as well. And what they did was they set up a room. I'm gonna bring up. Let me find the Squeaks Daily version of it because honestly, I enjoy it more with the Squeaks present. Hold on. They've been playing games over there? They have. It's crazy. You would never believe it. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it, if I'm totally honest with you. It's that crazy. I sat down and I fucking watched this whole thing yesterday. It's crazy. You are wanting more Brazilian viewers then? Is it like a big thing in Brazil? CS:GO? That feels like an interesting tidbit. Why is there an option to play on a TV? I'm on my PC, brother. Like I just want you to play it full screen. That's all I want. Hold on. CS:GO everything? Everything CS? That's crazy. That's so crazy. Okay. So this is an admission of my own shortcomings, all right? This is an admission of my own shortcomings, okay? I sat and I watched this whole fucking thing, okay? I watched this whole thing. It's 55 minutes and 5 seconds exactly, all right? Brody's wheezing laughter is almost as tight as his shorts. So true. So true. And that is from smoking too much weed. So, kids, you know, take a life lesson from me. If you're gonna smoke weed, don't do it as much. And like, you know, like I can't condone it, but hold on, wait, no, maybe this has gotten out of my hands. Let's just watch. Anyways. All right, so let me break it down a little bit for you here. So what's happening is Ludwig and a group of his friends, I think it's the folks from the yard. No sound, fuck me, dude. There, okay. Ludwig and his friends from the yard are doing a little bit of a competition. I think Ludwig is trying to do like one of those challenge videos of, after 100 hours, can I increase my elo on CSGO to 16,000? He's currently at like 11,840 in this video. And they're on the last day of the marathon. What they've been doing is they set up like a LAN party, essentially. And they're all in the same room playing CSGO together. Pretty cool. Fun stuff. Ludwig is bringing the boys to the yard, eh? Ludwig is. And Squeaks has come to coach them a little bit. Not really. Squeaks is okay at CSGO, from my understanding. But I'll just let it play out a little bit. So that boils down the essence of that. But anyways, I watched this whole fucking thing, and it was so interesting. And not for a second I thought that was Dr. K. I don't think you can say that. Oh shit, that's funny. That's really funny. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's really funny. God damn it. I watched this whole fucking thing, and the whole thing, like, I don't know, like, I think I get the underlying elements here of how Ludwig is making like this fun content, right? I think honestly, a lot of it boils down to Ludwig just being an entertaining guy, and he's fun to watch and that kind of stuff. But like, that's not it. Like, he also has like a really good energy with this group, and honestly, the premise of this whole thing is so fun that it's almost hard to create bad content out of it. Because by the end of this, oh god, his elo's gone down since we've been watching. That's fucked. We've only been watching for 20 something seconds. This is crazy. Anyways, by the end of this video, it turns out that Ludwig doesn't actually really improve after 100 hours. After 100 hours, he literally improves his elo by 2 points. And what it really just kind of reinforced to me is that, like, I think I'm thinking about content too much. And I think I'm trying to break down content too much. And I think, like, I just need to set up a fun premise and just fucking let it go. And I think that's what we're going to try to do over the next little bit with our content, is just like try to create some fun premises and just go from there. And hopefully I'm enough of a draw. Whoa, we might be in trouble. But hopefully I'm enough of a draw that people just genuinely enjoy it for a hot minute. Imagine if we could hear this.
can't win.
I have. Well, this is our commentary section. Now we have our coaching session.
Okay.
We have a coach here.
Who are you being coached by?
Pookie! Come here.
You're being coached. That's our coach.
Yes.
That's our coach. I'm better than that guy.
I'm better than
Pookie!
Hello.
Hi, Pookie.
Wait, did you guys win?
No.
Oh, how are the vibes in here? Because you guys seem so happy. I'm Squeaks, by the way.
By the way, I'm fine. I was their commentator.
Pookie, we're looking for a coach.
I'm supposed to be the coach? You're fucked. If I'm brought in for being a coach, you guys are fucked.
You're just a. It can be a emotional coach.
Okay, you got this.
Anyway. Oh man. This is good. Good time. Good time. Tell me the shadow of his glasses don't make him look like he's got Katya's eyebrows. Son of a bitch. You can't tell me I look like Katya. Although, honestly, there's a lot worse. There's a lot worse. You could tell me that I look like Trixie. And that would be worse, I think. Because Trixie paints for the back. Trixie paints for the other side of the street. So I think it's honestly kind of better. Never mind. Actually, I think I thank you. I thank you, I think. So that's cool. Shit. Did you ever see any William Osmond's stuff? I have. I used to watch William Osmond quite a bit. Throwing shade on Trixie. Well, I mean, I don't have to do much. Her fucking beat's doing it for me. All right, listen. Where's Mitch McConnell? Don't fuck with me. I know my shit. Okay. Come on. Okay. I think he's got a similar thing going to what you're describing. To say anything about this being similar to what we just watched is an incredible. Oh, not to what I just watched. To William. Never mind. This could be. I haven't watched him in a long time. Yo, Anna, what's up, dude? Get wrecked, Trixie. That's what she gets for emulating Barbara Streisand. So true. So true. How's it going, Anna? How are you doing, buddy? Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. Does William not post anymore? Hold on. Does William not post on his main channel anymore? Does he just post on like William 2 or something? Yeah. It seems he just posts on William 2. That's weird. That seems strange. Drowning in black gold? Hold on, let's find a good video here. They sent me 36-mile-per-hour shoes. We almost got arrested. Hold on. I'll pick a good one out here for us. Wrong turn disaster. Michael fixed it. There's a lot of Michael Reeves in here. Like more Michael Reeves than Michael Reeves uploads of himself. Isn't that fucked? Isn't that fucked up? Michael Reeves needs to be posting more. This guy, Farmstead science content? Yo, is that what they're doing? Maybe I need to be watching a little bit more of this. Maybe I need to be watching a little bit more of this. I'm bringing you guys into the fold so you can see. Oh, by the way, if you want to find some good people to follow on YouTube, these folks. Cardboard Cowboy, I don't know if he needs your subscription, but everybody else, check them out. That's so fucked up. Don't follow that guy. I'm just joking. He makes very fun content. I haven't seen his stuff in years. Wow, a rave review. Fuck me, dude. All right. Let's move on. Hold on. I'm going to turn off the audio so you don't hear. It's never coming back on. I'm so sorry. Wow. Michael Raves is becoming somewhat of a Madonna clip. Shows up every 2 years with a banger. Absolutely. That's so true. That is so true. Trains and public transit for me on YouTube. Now, hold on. When you say... okay, hold on. We need to dive in a little bit deeper on that. I just need a little bit of clarification. When you say it's trains and public transport for you on YouTube, Seiji, what is that? What do you mean? Like, are we just seeing videos of trains and public? Are we talking about like interactions on the trains? Are we talking about like a video of the train? Like, what do we? What do we mean? Is that a tiny D in a cup in the background? Oh yeah. Yep. That sounds like Tism maxing. So true. About trains. Okay. Now listen, I'm not judging.
In February of 2026, we successfully funded our Kickstarter campaign, Pocket Soda. The idea was simple. You send me money, and a month later, I send you a soda syrup that I made myself with my friends Kevin and John. Now it's 6 months.
There sounds like a lot of like legal ramifications here, but
Months later and we haven't sent shit. I'm standing on...
Also, I don't know if he's still around, but I can't tell you how much William Osmond reminds me of my friend Blackhorns. It's crazy. It's crazy how much he reminds me of Blackhorns. My eyes are trained for that. I was not going to say it, but Coke, but we will get sued to the ground if we mention the word in the video. Ah.
On 1,000 pounds of sugar, and that's only half the sugar. We need 2,000 pounds of sugar to make all 20,000 soda packets that you guys bought. This is a ketchup package making machine. I had to tune it, change the code, build this heat exchanger, order plastic from China, and then I've spent the past 4 months fighting the machine.
Yeah, okay, that I was gonna say, this part alone, this machine alone, I'm sure took a tremendous amount of fucking time and effort, because I've worked with packing machines on this scale and bigger. Getting this shit down without having like a technician or something like that doing the work for you is fucking nuts. This looks professional. That's a professional machine. That is a professional packing machine. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. To learn that DIY is fucking unreal.
Past 4 months fighting the machine.
This is Tism maxing. This is 100%.
When I bought this, it's like, oh yeah, it'll be simple. You make the soda, you put it next to the machine, you put a tube here and a tube there, you plug it into the wall, you hit a button. I could not have been more wrong. This has been a horrible experience, to be perfectly honest. When I first bought this farm, I thought the hardest part of becoming a farmer was going to be growing crops and keeping my animals alive. All the crops died and the animals all died too. A coyote killed all the chickens. It was really hard. But the actual hardest part is this soda project. Packaging 20,000.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack. A lot to unpack here. To put all of that into the same sentence is so crazy. There's so much to unpack there.
Packages.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
One of the difficult problems of my life. After many months of hard work and thousands of dollars of...
Dude, this is fucking unreal. Let me move me. This is unreal. To try to like learn this shit by yourself is so fucking stupid. I can't describe how crazy this is. And if you think about it, this is a very optional side quest for a farm. You know what? Stacey, it's crazy. I agree. I agree. A very optional side quest for a farm. I feel like I'm inside Brody's brain, but on a tiny amount of Adderall. Listen, I think you're just inside my brain. I think we're just we're just taking a tour. That didn't do anything.
Parts.
Fuck.
I got it filling packets last night. And I don't mean filling packets like, oh, we filled packets before. I got a perfect
Just enough to seem
string.
coherent.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's beautiful. The seam is nice and even. The plastic is smooth. Oh, I could cry. I did cry last night. This machine is not a good machine. It requires little minute finite adjustments over and over and over again. You gotta loosen and tighten and adjust and loosen and tighten. There's not a lot of set screws. It's pretty much just hit with a hammer and tighten and loosen and hit.
If you were to ask a technician, they would certainly say, do not hit it with a hammer. I think I'm qualified enough to pass that along at least. Is that the AOL's logo? It is, I think, perhaps. Yeah, I don't. That says America Online. Yeah. That's weird. That's so strange. That is AOL. Wow. Didn't know they got into packing. That's crazy. That's really weird. I don't know why, but that's weird. Should we look that up? Is that a thing that we should? I think we should look that up. What is America Online doing right now? And its historic dial-up internet service on September 30th, 2025. What the fuck? That recently? Hold on. No more dial-up. Corporate ownership. AOL operates as a brand under Yahoo, owned by Apollo Global Management, following a sale from Bending Spoons / Verizon Eras. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? I feel like I've taken like laughing gas or something. What the fuck? Percussive maintenance only goes so far. So true. So true. This is hold on. Pioneered more 2025 tech than you know. Okay, here we go. 4 AOL features from the 90s that are big in 2025. From messaging apps to social media homepages, the much maligned America Online is the internet OG. Hold on. Do we have anything that's like actually... Hold on. Yeah. Still using dozens of apps. I don't care about apps. Maybe that's what it's running off of? Is like an AOL like operating system? That seems crazy though. Anyway, I've lost interest. Maybe at some point it will become...
And repeat. You have no idea how much.
I think he's added his own custom software. I think that's what we're seeing. Because is that not Nile Red?
I hate this machine. Step 1, purge all of the...
Yeah, he's added his own custom software. Okay. Okay. We've made okay, that makes way more sense.
Hold syrup. I'm just gonna sit here and hold this button until that starts spraying out. Do I look sweaty? Yeah, I am. It's really hot in here.
Wait, we can ask if we look sweaty? I don't want to know the answer actually. I think this whole process is previous videos.
Okay. Now, like a senior citizen.
You think this is like a... I've been watching an anime called Black Clover lately, and episode 30 or maybe it was episode 29 was like a recap episode. Is that what you think this is? Has anybody else watched Black Clover? Am I still the biggest weeb? What's going on here? Anything you can make syrup, you can make what? Hold on, let's restart. Anything can make syrup if you try hard enough. That's so true. That's so true. I'm trying to think of something that I made an unconventional syrup of, and I actually don't think I have anything And that probably doesn't surprise anybody, actually. Okay, let's
retirement home who's on a drip
keep moving.
feed of some sort of cocktail to help them die more peacefully. We hook the IV up to this little carrier, and that forces all of the air bubbles to sit up here. Because if they don't sit up here, then they get sucked into the pump and it turns into foam and really bad things happen. Now we're gonna feed the plastic through into the rollers. Just give it one little seal for posterity. Those packets are gonna fill, they're gonna come down, they're gonna go into the knife, and if they're not in the right position, then, well,
they'll bust.
I don't have to explain what's gonna happen. Are you ready? I think everything's ready. I'm scared though. Gotta make sure I feed this into there and don't put your fingers into that hole.
I don't think you need to feed it.
Already, okay, already bad things happening. Okay, bad things are happening. Bad things are happening, stop!
Okay.
Is this even the right spot? Okay, I'll cut that. Oh, no. Oh no, it's bleeding out. I've already ruined the floor. Under the machine, the seams have swollen up because so much soda syrup has soaked into the floor. I have to replace this whole section of floor here when this is done.
You know what's really crazy? This whole process could have been mitigated by not using this machine. It would have taken a while, but all of these processes can be done with simpler machinery. And I don't know, like, I don't think it's beyond Mr. William to understand that. But I do think it is worth pointing out. The content is the struggle, though. That's what Osmond's content is. I know. I'm putting myself in the viewer seat for a hot second. So the machine is a try hard. Is that what you're saying? What I think is, if I wasn't planning on doing like hundreds of thousands of orders, I wouldn't get a machine like this. Yeah, I think that's what it boils down to. We used to work like at the company that I was at. We would go into businesses and help them understand machinery like this, and we would help them optimize their workflows and that kind of stuff. And a big part of our job, or a big part of our business, was making sure that island companies were getting the most out of their equipment, and they knew how to optimally purchase equipment like this. And yeah, I would just like not recommend I would just not recommend this for somebody who's making, how many packages did he say? Was it like 7,000? I know that sounds like a lot to people, but like you could probably pump that out in like 2 weeks with like a manual system. I'm gonna be totally fucking honest. And like, listen, I get that doesn't make good content. I get that, right? But like, there's a part of me that's like, William, you shouldn't have done this. And like, I get that that's wrong in this moment. But just know that that's screaming inside my head. Shut up. Shut up, Tony Hawk. Shut up. Has anybody else gotten into the habit of saying shut up to ads? I have. I see the look of frustration on this guy's face. And that's, my heart goes out to, how can I help fix this? And to me, it feels like an issue of, the wrong equipment for the job. I didn't work directly with a machine like this, but the company I worked for had one for shampoo. That's so interesting to me. I don't know where you work anymore, Italo, because I feel like that's a very different thing than what I have known in the past. That feels like a very different chemical process than what you have produced in the past. Am I correct? And they only really decided to get one of those after the production reached 500 a day. Yeah. Because otherwise it doesn't make any fucking sense.
The idea is that the packets.
I still work at the steel company, but my previous job. Oh, okay.
So you manually adjust the blade.
Yes.
To land
Okay.
it right
Yes.
in the spot
Yes.
that it needs to be. All right, ready? If I press this little button right here, Don, it's gonna go.
Hey,
that's pretty good.
nice.
When I was little, I had this infatuation with soda machines, like not a fountain, but a vending machine.
That's fair.
Okay. Oh, fucking fuck you! Maybe I was like 12 years.
Actually, speaking, let's hear what he has to
old.
say.
I'd go on eBay and I would look at vending machines, and I really wanted to start a business. Stop.
I kind of want to start a vending machine business too, but like not a traditional vending machine. I've had this idea with Wizard Stank to make vending machines of like postcards of the island and put them in like touristy locations across the island. And he's a really talented like graphic designer / illustrator. So the idea would be like he makes an illustrated version of a photo that I take, and like we have a photographic option as well as like an illustrated option, and it's in like a stamp vending machine sort of thing. Anyways, that's that's what made anyway. That'd be so funny if the machine got the bag right under the seal. Oh my god.
Just fucking stop firing. Ah, holy shit. Yeah, you're like a little kid. I got my little spinny propeller hat on. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go get a soda at the machine. You had to put $1 in it. And I was like, what if somebody was giving me their $1 and I was giving them a soda that cost me $0.25? God.
I've thought about that.
Man, it's like a finger remover 9000. It's just, it literally has one job, and this is just make your finger go away. Okay. That worked. That worked. Wait, have we had no failures yet? I feel like there should be more syrup in the packets, but this is just working, John. Holy shit! It's just going, and nothing has exploded yet. This is huge. Is the temperature dropping? No, it's holding at like 170. The syrup's coming out at 165. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit. Holy shit, my balls. Kevin! Oh, there goes my phone.
I can't tell you how much this reminds me of Black Horse. That's crazy. This is exactly how he would react. That's so funny. I love the pictures from when you guys got married. Me and Wizard Stank. Yeah, it was nice. It was a good time.
Kevin, you're not gonna believe this. You are far too late, and we only cut one in half. We only cut one in half.
Wait, so the knife is working too?
The knife is working too now, and there's only a little bit too much air in there.
That's fine. I'd say this is a huge win.
Yeah, so it makes 21 packets a minute, and we have to make 20,000 packets. So that
it only makes 21 packets a minute?
Minutes divided by 60.
Alexa, what is 10,000 divided by 60?
10,000 divided by 60 equals 166.67.
4 days straight. So the machine has to run for 4 days straight.
4 days straight, and making all the syrup in the meantime. So we make this
And then
syrup
switching out your reels,
packets, and while
refilling.
making packets, we have to be cooking up a new batch of syrup.
Yeah.
So it's really probably going to be like a few
weeks.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought programming was.
You know what? I think I've come around. This feels like a fun project. This feels like a fun project, you know? It's not the pumped one. It might just be a gravity filler. I think it is a gravity filler.
For smart people. Wrong. Anyone can program. You just need to be.
It sounds like the only like pneumatic part of it is the piston on the cutter.
Sit through 40-minute video lectures drier than the bread my mother used to bake when I was a child. In college, multiple professors made me write code.
Chat, I just had a turn the lights off moment.
Do you know what cannot
Now, hold on. When we say turn the lights off moment, are we talking this is the stupidest reference to make. This is so fucking stupid. Are we talking about when Donald Trump said, turn those lights off? Anyways, the John Hamm moment. Turn the lights off. John Hamm moment. Hold on. Oh, of course. Yes. The dancing meme. Yes. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay, we're all on the same page. Good. I was, I knew, but I was making sure that everybody else was on the same page. That's the instructor in me. You see. Go on. What happened? What was said moment? I'll wait. I opened a can of ravioli and it all came out in one go. Yo, in one satisfying. That's good. Was that a good verbal representation of what that sounded like, or was it like more like? Oh, you hope to never hear that noise again. We'll just wait for that next one coming. It's a good thing that we're on a delay because I can blame the delay for not seeing that message actually. What the fuck? Hey, Volusia, how's it going? How's work going? Hope you're doing well. It was William. It was correct.
Yes,
it was gross.
It's like a thing. I have the attention span of a 35-year-old man with ADHD, and I'm happy to say that you no longer have to suffer to learn programming, thanks to the sponsor of today's video, boot.dev. If you want to get good fast, check out boot.dev. Imagine if someone took those 40-minute lectures and turned them into a fantasy adventure game.
Cool. Pouring motion, and yes. What the fuck was that? Okay, everybody. Listen. Here I am looking at specs, and I hear that out of nowhere. Listen. That's the sound good. Oh, okay. All right, Idolo. That is so gauche of you. I can't believe you would make such a reference in my wholesome community. How dare you? And also, it didn't sound like that. it sounded like. But like, I feel like on the impact there should have been more. So I apologize for that. And like, that's on me. That's on me. I'll take ownership of that. I think that feels adequate.
I started Learn Python for Beginners, skimmed through the outline, and then just started clicking things. Okay. The lessons are short, you just unlocks the hands-on coding and the game mechanics. And
Stop it. Okay.
No questions asked refund.
Fine.
Go to boot.dev and use code William Osmond to get 25% off your first year. Link and QR code on screen and in the video description.
Get some.
Thank you to boot.dev for sponsoring this video. I don't know what stage.
I swear to God, I will get my car and drive the length of the US. Is that supposed to be a threat? You better watch out. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'll show you around the island. I mean, like, I'm sure your intention would be murderous. However, I would still treat you like a good visitor. A guest, even.
Oh, cool. We could make a thing and sell a thing, right? That's exciting. Kickstarter, you raise money.
Stop it, Alabama. I'll get you a hotel to rest.
If you change the temperature of the syrup, you change the viscosity. If you change the viscosity, you change how much it foams. If you increase how much it foams, you change the volume that are too viscous.
This is why it's a bad idea to do this project. It's like, I'm back on that train again.
It literally doesn't end. Hi, my name is William Osmond, and my dream is to fly a drone through 12 of these hoops in the correct order without crashing or breaking my car.
I'll show up to the bridge and there'll be a ginger blockade, which is the point, which we know. Listen, RN Dev. If I'm not, listen, so here's let me break down the fourth wall. Maybe this is the fifth wall since we're doing React content. The fifth wall and like the meta of my job is to give a meta commentary on what makes this video frustrating as a viewer to watch, but also to then like come back on it and eventually be like, oh, you know what, this is fun, this is a good. But I think what I've done, because I'm inexperienced with doing this meta commentary, is that I've actually done that part a little too soon. And you see, what I've done is I've maybe even teased it a little bit. Maybe we've planted the seeds that it can be good and it can be a fun, it can be a good piece of media in that regard. However, we need to pull back a little bit. We need to critique it a little bit more. You know, we have to look at it with the critical lens, and that's where the intrigue comes from. And your frustration with me as the viewer is then a meta critique of the entire audience, you see. So I think maybe that's the point. What about pulling back the seed? Are we still talking about Osmond? No, I blacked out halfway through that. I actually have no idea what we're talking about anymore.
Count, because that's not 12.
Here's our drones. That one's for you. This one's for me, and then Will, this one's you.
Okay. So the goal is to take a drone and fly it through the hoop. So what I'm gonna have to do is time the rotors so that as it flies through, the rotors are.
Are we watching the same video? Am I having
in? Okay, that works. Then these ones come in.
We need a break, I guess.
Perfect time to then blast through and exit and keep spinning.
You're gonna have to fly through there at like 100 miles an hour for that to happen.
The faster you go, the easier it'll be.
Yeah.
Here's a chicken update. So we all the old chickens died. We got 4 new chickens. They're all roosters. 2 of them have left. We have no idea where they are. They just never came back. And then 2 stayed. Come here, boys.
2 of them left.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on.
It's just like being in Brody's brain, but now the Adderall is leaving his body. Yeah, I'm. The stimulants are like waning.
They said that they were chasing.
Shame.
They were chasing Potato the other day. Like they like went at Potato.
Yeah,
probably.
He was on
Potato.
the driveway. He was playing with something, and they both started stalking.
Yes. Give me a hug.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We need to assess.
He was playing with something, and they both.
This is like a. Okay, if I was, I can't think of this guy's name at the moment. If I was him, I can't. Oh, hold on. I'm blocking most of this shit. If I was him, I can't describe to you the amount of like, Kevin. If I was Kevin, I can't describe to you the amount of emotional unwellness I would have by being physically blocked in to this little section. I think I would feel a little bit sick in my stomach. And I listen, I get that this is more a commentary on me than it is on Kevin. And I get that this is more a commentary on something that's going on in here. That would make me physically ill to like have that much shit around me on the floor. Like a poor golden retriever. All right, let's keep moving.
Yes. Give me a hug. Give me a hug, damn it.
They don't call them giant cocks for nothing.
If you guys know somebody that has killed and butchered chickens before, send me an email because
one of my favorite streamers just went live. Peace out, broski. God damn, dude, that's cold. You didn't have to say that. That's cold, dude. All right, have a good one, buddy. Listen, if anything could have humbled me, it's that. That's crazy. You didn't have to say that, man. You could have just been like, hey, it's been real. I had a good time with the cast today. It's been a lot of fun. Have a good one. I gotta go. You could have lied to me. You could have said, I gotta go to work. I would have been like, yeah, man, absolutely. Have a good one. That is so crazy. That's really funny though. You've gained my respect.
I have an idea. Come check the chickens out. These are the 2 chickens. This is Fuck and this is Bucker. Guess which one is the alpha and which one's the beta? Where are all these forks? Why are there forks everywhere?
That's crazy.
Where are these knives? Why are there? What? Did someone just throw a bunch of plastic knives in the bushes? Oh, there's more here. You only got 12 more, James. Hey, nice.
Oh, yes, no, yes.
So the difference between chickens and roosters is the roosters have, I think, testicles. That doesn't matter. The real difference is roosters are aggressive. A chicken is afraid of everything. They feel like...
Brody, my neighbors just painted their wall. I'm gonna watch that Bad Boy Dry piece. Thanks for letting me know it, hello. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good one. Tell me what color it was, okay? And like, tell me if there was like much of a gradient between like when it was wet and when when it dried, okay? Let me know.
These helpless,
I'll be here.
like meat with feathers on them that
And
haven't
like,
have legs.
and if at any point, like, if at any point it finishes up, like, come on over, like, I'll be here.
Roosters are vicious. They do not care if you can kill them. If we had a rooster while we...
That is true. That is true about like most birds. They don't give a shit if you can kill them. They don't care. They don't give a fuck, dude. It's the truth about roosters. It's the truth about peacocks. It's the truth about gooses, geese, I guess. Swans especially. They don't give a fuck, dude. Swans don't give a shit. Everybody says geese are fucking brutal. Swans are crazy.
The chickens, I actually think the coyote might...
They're like a step down from emus. Don't forget the emus. The emus are nuts. The emus are like, they're a predator. Let's be very, very honest about what that is. That is like a fucking dinosaur. Ostrich is just right out there. Just right out there. We shouldn't be eating their eggs. They're going to come for us.
I've killed them. They're scary.
Oh, God.
You can just stand right in front of them and block their view. They have no idea.
It's even worse. You block my antennas, I can see shit.
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Oh. Where's your drone, John?
If you can only perform when the deadline is on fire, here are 3
What?
things that will
Why are okay, hold on. We need to have another meta commentary about like the state of AI produced ads. Dude, it fucking drives me up the fucking wall, brother. Like, if you're gonna try to sell me something, at least fucking put the effort in. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. Crazy. AI ads are the worst. Yeah, dude. And they're just pumping them out. It's nuts. You're telling me I was fired for this? This is the future? Okay. I guess I don't want a job. Fuck, dude. Hold. We did talk about geese being the ideogram for evil in ancient hieroglyphs. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, dude. Have you seen a goose? Have you been in the presence? Crazy. Crazy guys. Don't forget about the Emu War. I remember the Emu War. I'm pretty sure I read about that. But just for everybody else, I punch. Could you let's fill them in. But like, you go first. At least pass it by a human. It's so true. So true. AI YouTube ads and AI posters make me want to explode. If I see an AI like menu, I find restaurants are like really, I think restaurants are like the public facing business that utilizes AI the most. If I see an AI menu, I'm not eating there. Because if you're not going to put the effort into like fucking paying $50 for a graphic designer or something, like, what the fuck are you doing to the food? You know what I mean? Like, I gotta consume that shit. I can't trust you with fucking a poster? Fuck that shit, dude. And them Aussies, New Zealanders had it coming. Australia sent troops to kill them, and it did not go well. Oh, yeah. And like, what happened next? Just for everybody else. I also found that my favorite Indian pizza joint uses AI for their mascots. That's rough. Not Not a phrase that I thought I would hear though. My favorite Indian pizza joint. That's like that's a phrase that seems crazy to me. However, not super outlandish because like the best pizza places here in the Maritimes are run by the Lebanese. I don't know what it is about the Middle East, but they fucking make a good pizza. They don't use like marinara sauce though. They a good Lebanese pizza has, and this is gonna sound fucking disgusting, but has brown sauce. And I'm gonna leave it there. Holy shit. I think I should replace my web camera with something like this.
I have been bashing my head into the floor.
Yeah,
The machine
is
runs at
pizza
about
shaped?
20 packages.
They
a
lost the
minute
war they
right now.
started.
And that's if everything goes well and it's not cutting packages in half. For whatever reason, it just decides to cut.
I used to print menus and people were so adverse to putting money into them. I know, it's crazy, dude. It's so wild to me how adverse people are into putting money into advertising or informing people about the product that they make. It's crazy, dude. It's really crazy. Like I don't understand it in the slightest, but I mean, you know, I guess that's why photo on Facebook is the menu for 80% of the restaurants in your local area. And that's what frustrates me. I don't want to have to go to a fucking Facebook page to see what you have on your menu and then also find out when I get to your location that you've actually raised the price 5 times since you fucking uploaded that menu photo. Anyways, I could go on about that. I think maybe I should drop that one because that's getting into like real frustration. I don't think I've had Lebanese cuisine yet. You don't have? Oh shit, Anna, you got to have some Lebanese cuisine. I think Lebanese cuisine might be some of my favorite. It's like Lebanese cuisine is like the best fucking shit when you're like drunk or anything like that. I'm sure you've had like a chicken shawarma or something. But like and I think this kind of borders into like Greek, but no, chicken souvlaki is certainly Greek. But like, oh dude, fuck. Greek and Lebanese food fucking slaps. Also Persian food fucking rocks. A shawarma is Turkish, I thought. Brother, you're breaking down my worldview. Hold on. We'll take him to Beebs to horrify him. Oh no. Oh no.
Cut a package in half at some point. I make a funnel, and the funnel's too steep, and so then the packets get stuck.
I can
Like,
totally
the packet
see
gets
Brody's
cut in
color
half, and there's
change.
goo on this, and
Hell
it's
yeah.
tall, but like they get like a little bit sticky. And when these funnel gets a little bit sticky, then nothing works anymore. The problems never end. Actually, how much money do you think it would cost to pay somebody to make these packages? Is this $5,000 or is this like $100,000?
I think it's like 5,000. Early on, I think John actually found this company.
That was like one thing though. We have 5 things, and that was minimum. It didn't say anything about what the minimum was.
I can't imagine it's a lot because like they, you know, you go to Taco Bell and they just give you like 5,000.
Yeah, but they probably make like 500,000 packets a week. We're gonna do an experiment. The experiment is how drunk do we have to get to forget the pain? 3 drunk, 10 drunk, 1 drunk?
This is like a 3 drunk, 4 drunk.
3 drunk, 4 drunk kind of night?
I want to see how John flies the drone when he's drunk. Like a 5
Ooh.
drunk.
What are we talking about? Can't confirm my grandpa's Persian food is bussin'. Brother, it's fucking good. There used to be an old Iranian lady who was at our farmer's market, and she set up a Persian food stall, And dude, I cannot tell you how fucking good this food was. Fuck, it was good. And it was like, there's no other place here, of course, that sells like traditional Persian food. Ah, man, I miss her so much. I miss her so much. I personally like funded her retirement. It was such good fucking food. So fucking good, dude.
Ooh,
Every Saturday I would be there.
Better or worse?
I'm gonna be sad thinking about her food. This is crazy.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Real experiment.
I don't know. Okay. Is this everybody's experience? Is every ad you get fucking AI? Like every single one? Is that everybody's experience at this point? Or is this like because I'm a marketer and I'm in social media and like that kind of stuff? Is that on me? Or is that everybody else's experience? My experience is not that bad? Okay, well, okay. I think you are just specially cursed. Yeah. Cool. That's good.
Teflon tape.
Love that.
I bought for this project for another part that
Does feel like everything is drowning in the slop. So true.
First iteration of the heat exchanger. Will the Teflon decrease the likelihood of this machine?
Source on YouTube for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a huge difference. Oh, that's an enormous difference. That's like a 3 or 4x reduction in friction.
Yeah. All right, I want to do an experiment. So I'm gonna get sticky. And
I wondered.
No! Oh shit.
Oh no.
Uh oh. We're in trouble, chef.
It's too strong for the Teflon.
Coach, this is bad.
It's too sticky.
Whoa.
You know what? I think like some sort of water blast.
They used Teflon too.
Spray of water all over every square inch of the machine is the only way we can make any.
Something tells me that there's actually issues in using Teflon in machinery like this with products that get consumed. But like, I won't focus on that. I won't focus on that. I think there's like legitimate health concerns, but I won't focus on that. They should experience them pro Magalu. I have no idea what that means. FDA who? So true. So true.
I'm not joking when I say that there's like a 10-foot blast radius. Like if you look closely, you will see brown dots everywhere.
There's so much syrup on the floor that we have ants in our house because of all of your syrup.
Yes.
That's what I tell Sandra.
Somehow it's like a blast. I'll take the heat for you.
Thank you so much.
The idea is simple. You hit this button, the machine starts filling the packages, the stepper motor advances the packages, the funnel with our Teflon guide guides the packages down to the cutting blade.
Everybody already knows all of this, Will. You've been doing this for months.
Start, okay, go. Oh, the syrup cooled down too much. And look at it's already freight training! If you try to clear the line with the plastic up, it'll blast everywhere. It'll like diarrhea everywhere. So what I have to do instead is I have to bring the plastic down like a sheath, and then I prime it.
Oh, that's the diarrhea you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Now are we like sucking air in? Now we're sucking air and now we're screwed and this whole thing needs to start over again. Someone has to empty all the syrup out of these packages.
I got a thing.
Refresh.
That black gold.
Wish I could be guided into a fitted blade. And you know what, Looples? On that note, I think maybe we've consumed too much today. And while it's really fun to consume, and while it's like, you know, sometimes it's pretty awesome. Let's maybe cut it off there. I think the resolution is that it didn't work, which is good because that means that we can come back maybe another time and it will have worked. And then we can all rejoice. We'll be like, yay, you know? That's pretty cool. So anyways, I had a really good time today. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I'm enjoying doing less serious shit on here and not worrying so much about like my content coming from these streams and just having fun with you guys. I think that's what we're gonna focus on these streams, moving forward. And I think focusing on doing like any like YouTube content recording and stuff like that on like the earlier parts of the week, I think that's the play. This felt much easier. It felt much longer, but I think that was because of like the technical issues, and I think that was like because of actually having to talk to you guys. I had to get one more in there. Okay, it was a great time. I had a fun time. My girlfriend's calling. I gotta go. All right. Okay, thanks, everybody. Have a good one. Love you all. Have a good one. Bye. Go outside.